What everyone gets wrong about ENTPs. Number 1. They disagree with you and lots of other people. Contrary to their, contrary nature, their disagreements with you don't come from a place of, disagreement. They are people who value rhetoric, oratory, commanding language, playing with ideas, and exploring. In fact, explorers is one of the best ways to conceptualize them if you want to deal with them better. Don't assume that they're attached to the opinion they're expressing, or the plan they are concocting. In the past, I've cautioned people to take them seriously, but not personally. To this, I will add, the direction they're pointing in is not necessarily the direction they're heading in. They just want to look down the road a bit to satisfy their curious nature. In reality, they probably don't disagree with you. They just want to simulate what disagreeing with you would look like, and what potential insights that would yield. One of the great joys an ENTP can have is winning a debate or argument against someone they know to be right. It's like grifting another grifter. To them, it is fascinating to stump someone who they know to be correct. There is just something interesting and compelling about that. Number 2. They fail to finish things because they're distractible, undisciplined, or lazy. People see ENTPs as sloppy. Yes, their initial idea might be great and well thought out, but after that, they start to lose their focus. But ENTPs are people with high standards. They are, in some ways, deeply idealistic. They often abandon projects and plans because they realize that reality can't measure up to their vision. It's actually more akin to disillusionment than boredom. In my view, they fail to finish things more because of perfectionism than procrastination. They want things to work out in the best way possible, and it rarely can. In fact, sometimes I think their cynical demeanour is a response to this gradual and deep-seated frustration that they feel with, well, many things. Number 3. They lack empathy. People might assume this about ENTPs, for good reason. They like to stir things up, to affect people, to prod, poke, tease, and troll. It's a stereotype for a reason. However, the way in which they do these things speaks more to the presence of strong empathy than the lack of it. If they're really trying to mess with someone, then they want to get under their skin. You can't do that without being able to put yourself in the other person's skin. It requires empathy. Empathy is a neutral thing. Yes, there's a correlation between being empathetic and being nice. After all, if you deeply feel the pain of other people, then that might make you want to avoid causing it. However, for the more sadistic folk among us, having empathy for their victims might, enhance the experience, let's say. Empathy, in its purest form, is an amoral thing, since one can empathize with both good and bad people alike. It's only after you apply a judgment that it loses neutrality. Also, ENTPs can just be nice, and usually are. An FE-heavy ENTP, of which there are many, is going to come across as very overtly empathetic. They might seem more like ESFJs or ENFJs. They will be beholden to that FE need to keep relationships between them and other people, and those adjacent to them, strong, cooperative, and peaceful. Types like ENFJs and ESFJs are indeed powerful with FE, but it's also a source of imbalance for them. That can cause many issues. For ENTPs though, FE can be wielded with control, in a measured way. It is more of a tool. They can use empathy and FE proactively and not fall into the trap of being reactive with it. What I mean by that is using FE, yet not being offended or hurt when they don't get it back. That is a very powerful thing indeed. Considering at some point I will probably need an ENTP lawyer, it might be prudent for you to subscribe now just to have more data to build your character defense with. Also, if you would like to get banned from a Discord server, then please first join our Discord server. The link for that is down below.